I'm so glad that I ran into you. I wanted to thank you for your kindness last week.
I was happy to help.
Well, you know, because of you and the wonderful staff here, I'm almost right as rain.
Glad to hear that.
Are you married?
No.
Really? If I were a few years younger. I wish I had a granddaughter to introduce you to, because you are what we used to call a catch.
I don't really know about
well,
that.
I didn't know that you worked here.
Well, actually, I just started. Do you mind if I ask you how you got stabbed in the ribs?
It was the broccoli.
Infraction, not dead. I am perfectly capable of perusing a few job apps. I'll expect them in my room in 20 minutes. What fresh hell?
I brought you some flowers to apologize for that incident last week, you know, with the handcuffs.
Hey, I remember. I'm trying to forget. Unfortunately, I have a constant reminder.
Well, I'm really sorry about that. Looking back on it now, having sex in the supply closet was kind of stupid, but in the moment I was a little bored and lonely. Okay, kind of frisky. I don't know if you see my boyfriend's face, but he's kind of hot and he just joined the police force.
What in God's name are you doing?
You weren't supposed to notice.
You're stimulating your butt with flowers and I'm not supposed to notice?
Not stimulating, just scratching. Here.
Never mind. Keep them. You know, I just need to know one thing. Come closer. Is it better? Restrained?
Dr. Julian!
How did I know you'd be next?
You want to tell me how you almost performed bypass surgery on a patient with appendicitis?
Well, I thought we were offering a 2-for-1 special.
I am glad that you're amused, Doctor. I doubt if the poor man who was about to endure life-threatening surgery because some nincompoop made a mistake would see the...
Chill out, Russ. We fixed the mistake. And don't pretend like you give a crap about some anonymous patient. You're worried about liability here.
This hospital is in danger of being taken over by Medchem.
Yeah, well, it's always something.
No, we are in serious danger here. Medchem is snapping up these privately held institutions like there's no tomorrow. And so any screw-ups...
Oh, hold on. I don't screw up. Okay? Not no more, anyway.
Well, you want to tell me that on a night when a patient with appendicitis is not sitting on your bypass table?
Dr. Russ, I was the guy who caught the mistake.
See, this is what I'm up against. People who deny responsibility. Idiots who believe laughing gas in an ambulance is a good idea. What the hell is going on around here anyway? It's almost like this hospital is cursed. Oh, I had high hopes for you. Now I find you can't correctly input a 6-digit code into a computer.
I'm positive.
Save it. Save it for that patient who could have died because of your incompetence. You know, you were blessed enough to come up at a time where opportunities exist that weren't there 30, even 20 years ago. And what did you do? You reinforced stereotypes.
What?
Your work was sloppy. It was even lazy. I want you to do us all a favor. Reconsider nursing as a profession.
I had that. He's wrong.
So what's new?
No, I wouldn't make a mistake like that.
Even if you did, no one's perfect.
No. I worked my ass off to get here. There's no way I'd jeopardize that by transposing a couple of numbers in the computer wrong. But he didn't even listen. He just blamed me and insulted me.
Look, everyone knows Dr. Ford's a paper-pushing moron.
Boyfriend not available tonight?
Tiffany, I have a rash on my butt.
How long?
Like 8 inches. Oh, no, since last weekend.
Come on, let's take a look at it. Does it hurt?
I'm sure it's no big deal. It's probably just mosquito bites or something. They really like me for some reason.
You can diagnose yourself. Then what am I doing here?
Sorry.
Any other affected areas?
A few. Do you think I could get off this table?
You have a staph infection.
Is that bad?
Well, we're going to take a culture and see.
kind of name is Toussaint, anyway?
You trying to pick a fight with me?
No. No, I'm just curious, that's all. You don't have to answer, it's all right.
Oh, still touchy after all these years. Fancy names didn't cut it where I grew up. A question like that usually meant that I had to defend it. Toussaint Louverture was a hero. He freed the slaves in Haiti. Where's the dude when you really need him?
We have to seize the power ourselves, my brother.
Stan, why you dressed as an orderly?
Oh, you know, I'm just, doing my thing, moonlighting. Actually, I'm organizing the workers into a wildcat strike.
Does your mother know about this?
What, like I check in with my mother? Come on now.
You know she's gonna be pissed. You know that.
Look, when isn't she pissed? Besides, she stands to benefit greatly from this. So let's see how pissed my mother gets when she's walking her way up to the bank cashing that bigger paycheck. You understand what I'm saying? Look, ever since your dad died, this place has been all about management. Economics rule. And not only will the workers cease to make gains, they're gonna all start going backwards if they don't all come together now. You know what I'm saying?
You know, there's never any left like you.
Yeah, well,
Me too, Salt.
hey, what's going on, my smooth brother? How you doing? Hey, check this out. Stop by the meeting tonight. Be there or be in your box. See you there.
Hey. No. Easy, my brother. Come the revolution, the working class will need these elevators to carry their poor, tired asses up to those corner offices. Your friend is what's known as a throwback.
How so?
Well, back in the day, there were a lot of us who thought the way Stan does. We believed that we could change the world. And you know what? For one bright, shiny moment, that's exactly what we did.
You and your baby are fine. What about the cramps? Braxton Hicks, nothing out of the ordinary.
Thank God.
I don't expect to see this baby for about another month, but don't hesitate to come back if you feel like you need medical attention. I'll see you soon.
Okay.
Okay.
Whew.
Is it okay if I ask you a personal question?
Yeah, of course.
Does your baby's dad figure it at all?
I knew you might ask me that. My baby's dad is a test tube.
Ah.
Wasn't very good at navigating the dating waters, Actually made me physically ill. I mean, when do I tell him that I'm HIV positive? As soon as he asks me out? Or should I do it during dinner? Or maybe on our first date? Or just before having sex, because after is definitely out of the question.
Right, and it doesn't matter when you drop the bomb, because ultimately the guy is just out the door.
You know the drill.
Yeah. It sent me into voluntary seclusion. I made a safe little harbor out of my apartment. No emotional potholes, no risk of rejection. Just...
Lonely?
Yeah, lonely.
That new janitor?
What about him?
He seems, I don't know, out of place.
Meaning?
He just doesn't seem like the type you normally see doing that kind of work.
And what type would be more suited to that kind of work, in your opinion?
Oh, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just saying that I think he's
Okay, you know what?
interesting.
Cast your eyes somewhere else, little girl. Like on your work. Because that man right there is way out of your league.